be part of this, please let me know and I'll tell you how to get there.
Just a real quick announcement. Next month we're going to have our meeting. We haven't set a date yet, but it's going to be on transportation, all aspects of transportation, light rail, bikes, buses, cars, and kind of what's happening in the way of sustainability. Walking.
Thanks for the great food, everybody. It was awesome.
Yeah, baby.
I just want to announce that we just formed the Reef Sustainability Committee as part of South Maui Sustainability, and we're off to a roaring start. Anybody who's interested in being on the email list specifically for that committee can contact me directly, Terry, T-E-R-I, at southmauisustainability.org. But our community meeting in September will be based on reef sustainability. One of our speakers that we have planned now is Robin Knox. She's a scientist locally here. I like the thumbs up, she's awesome. Anyway, she's going to give us a presentation on water quality. We had a presentation earlier this year on water quantity, and now we're going to talk about water quality, and of course that affects the reef in many, many ways. Anyway, I'm going to get off and enjoy the movies tonight. I think we'll have a good time. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Terry and Stuart. Oh, also, we have one more short announcement. Vince Mina, Mr. Sprouts, and Aloha Aina.
Yay, Sprouts.
Hello, everybody. My name is Barack Obama.
Just a little announcement.
I'm founder, along with my wife Irene, president of Maui Aloha Aina Association. Just a quick announcement, we were going to have our annual event instead of October this year, we're going to have it in January 16th and 17th, Body and Soil Health. And in October, we're going to have we're going to have that as a backside farm tour to Kipahulu. We did it back in 2002. We're going to revisit that farm tour, four organic farms in Kipahulu. Take buses around the backside, like school days kind of. So go to mauigrown.org, get on our newsletter list, and Maury, folks, thanks so much for what you're doing.
Thank you, Vince. Yes, cell phones page, I've never gotten to say this before. Turn off your cell phones and pagers. It's a $10,000 donation to South Maui Sustainability if one of those things goes off during the movie. You heard it here first. So let's just, without any further ado, the first film is a short film put out by the Sustainable Living Institute of Maui, and there's they have a few of their interns. Raise your hands and say hi, guys. Are you all from France? Yeah, they're here as interns, and they're working with the Sustainable Living Institute of Maui. We plan to do some partnering with them on some things in the near future ourselves. And they've put together this short film as a prelude. They want to turn it into a more long-form film, but it's called Sustainability 101, and it's just a little bit about what they're up to. And yes, I will.
Need to get a bigger screen.
Or back it up. There you go.
MCC's approach to become sustainability and sustainability-related education. And this could really be a model of what life into the future could look like. Definitions of sustainability, but the basic premise is that we're able to meet our own needs currently and ensure that future generations are also able to meet their needs.
I wanted to encourage the kind of thinking that would allow students and faculty and programs to be increasingly self-supporting by enriching and expanding the kinds of inventions and opportunities that are focused on sustainability. So sustainability from the environmental and material side, but as well as the financial side as well.
is taking that extra step and teaching our students about stewardship and sustainability. For instance, our farm-to-table outlet, where we utilize locally grown food products and incorporate those into our menu items. So students start to make the connection between what's grown locally, what's fresh, what's healthy, and how to use that day to day. Starting to meet the farmers, meet the growers, and understand the importance of this fresh approach to food and what we eat.
We have about anybody's guess from 5 days to 2 weeks worth of food if we have a problem, issue with shipping here, and then everybody starves after that.
If there's a sustainable Hawaiian island, it's Maui. Is it achievable? I believe yes. Are we achieving it? My opinion would be no. Are we doing the beginning of a turn that would allow us to achieve it? Yes. Is there hope? Absolutely.
Our partnership with Maryland and Pine allowed us to offer internships to students from Earth University, a university in Costa Rica that's focused on educating people in the area of sustainable agriculture.
Everything we do at Kapalua Farms is really team-based. And here at the Diversified Farm, we're lucky to have 3 ag trainees who were graduates from Earth University.
This opportunity here in Hawaii, I'm very, very happy because I think I'm learning a lot. I'm putting into practice what I was learning in small courses in the university, but now I feel like I'm really putting into practice all my knowledge.
Experience here is really important because it gives you a chance to really experiment the day-to-day work in the farm.
Each different type of farmer has a role to play, anywhere from the backyard gardener all the way to the industrial large-scale grower. All these fit into sustainability, have their own unique role.
Ranching's been in our blood for like 4 or 5 generations now. It started way back when my great-grandfather came as a foreign immigrant from Portugal. Dad carried on the same tradition, and I'm carrying it on. And my son, which is 11 years old now, he's really into it too with my daughter. So it's kind of a family thing. Land is your main thing, and if you don't have land, you don't have grass, and grass is your main crop. Without the grass, you don't have the animals.
And oftentimes the traditional technologies that already exist are more sustainable than some of the modern technologies.
You know, the Hawaiians are a very, very advanced civilization, and we often fail to realize that a lot of the answers to today's problems lies in how the Hawaiians managed the land before contact.
What can we learn from their host culture, and what can we bring forward in a contemporary world? And so I think it's very important. I think their values and their practices are as relevant today as they were for them back then.
1 million people lived in Hawaii. 1 million people used this land for a long time before contact, and they left a very small footprint.
Both sides need each other. It's no, for me, it's nobody loses. It's a win-win both sides. You just gotta learn how to work together.
But we have to learn how to really combine those, both the modern and the traditional, into a more sustainable way forward.
Our farm is all organic. We try to use as much local material as we can, a lot of compost, a lot of recycling. We're probably farming a lot closer to the way ancient Hawaiians would have farmed. I'm sure they would have used fish waste for a lot of the taro lo'i and sweet potato patches and things like that. So in a sense, it's taking a nutritional source that we have from the ocean that is here and using that as a source of nutrition for plants on land. And this is an option to bringing in bags of fertilizer by a barge from the mainland.
When people say, oh, Hawaii, we have something to do. That's what we do. Educate, not only kids, like I said, adults that will need that spiritual communication with the land. I've seen the significance of the land.
I am very hopeful for the future of Maui. I think Maui is blessed with many people that care about this island and our community and are really looking for ways to make a difference, both as individuals in their day-to-day lives and also more and more people interested in entering a profession that contributes to sustainability.
Maui's really an exciting place to be doing sustainable ag research for a number of reasons. I mean, one, it's an island, and so you've naturally got the ultimate model of sustainability playing out here. The other unique aspects about Maui is that it's so beautiful, and then the natural environment here is so in your face and amazing. And you can't beat a year-round growing season.
The Chinese philosopher Lin Yutang, hope is like a road in the countryside. There never was a road there, but when people walk there, a road comes into existence. That might sound a little fluffy for some people, but I've seen it happen. That when people agree on something and work towards something, it's incredible what can be achieved.